Hi, I'm Jim Conroy, and I'm the tree whisperer. I heal sick and declining trees by repairing their internal functionality. Our work is very different from conventional work. Conventional work works primarily on the outside of the tree. We work with the internal functionality of the tree. I find out what's not operating inside of the tree and help the tree get that back operating again with a path to healing. What we're doing is we're the keepers for primarily older trees, because as the trees get older, their internal functionality begins to break down. This is especially true now as the climate starts to shift. We're shifting to warmer climates. Some people don't believe it in climate change, but there are climate extremes. And in those climate extremes and the climate changes as it gets warmer, the trees have to adjust to it. And the trees get stressed. Let me give you an example. This week we were working with some giant sequoias that live in 4,000 to 7,000 feet in the Sierra Nevada mountains. As it gets warmer there, they can't just get up and move up the mountain to stay in cooler temperatures. So what happens is the trees get stressed, and when they get stressed, their internal functionality gets compromised. Their circulation gets compromised, their uptake of food and fluids gets compromised, photosynthesis gets compromised, many things get compromised. And our system is botanically correct and accurate to repair that internal functionality. It isn't just working with the energy of the tree, it's physiologically accurate to determine what parts aren't working, help get those parts back connected again, give the tree a path to healing so it can become healthy again. One of the things we're finding is we're working with lots of older trees. The tree I'm sitting next to is a live oak, about 498 years old. During this year, I've worked with oaks as old as 900 years old, beech trees 800 to 900 years old, and many other trees. They all have similar problems. Their internal functionality begins to break down. They begin to go into a very slow decline cycle. Then as these climate conditions come in and they get more and more stressed, that compromises more of their internal functionality. And then the trees don't operate very good on the inside. What we do is we go around and we work with these trees. We help those trees to get back operating again, to get those functions back operating again. We go 1 year to work with the tree, and we go back another year to check on the trees, and then we maybe wait a year or two, and then go back again to work with the trees again. This is especially true with the older trees, because this is the help that they need right now. So that is our purpose. That is what we're trying to do here. Repair the internal functionality of these older trees. Do we work on younger trees? Yes. But an older tree, generally what's happened to it is been compromised. Its internal functionality has been compromised. And then, as I said, with these climate extremes, they get more compromised. So this gradually builds up more and more compromised on the inside. And then the tree functionality, so then the tree begins to go into what we call is a gradual decline cycle. But it doesn't need to do that, because that internal functionality can be repaired accurately so that the tree can go on and live a full, healthy life. And what the work is all about, not only helping them be healthy, but it's helping them reach their goals. Because what we find is that every tree I work on has a goal. It wants to be healthy, yes. It wants to grow, yes. But it also has other goals too. Okay, some want to be directionnaires, some want to be greeters, some want to just tell people to move up the path a little bit, some want to tell humanity to have peace, they all have a purpose for being here. And if people will be willing to stop and listen and connect to the trees, then they can find out what that purpose is. But if they're not interested in that, fine, I understand. But the big thing is to help the trees be alive and remain alive, and help them to go on and continue their life. That's what's really important, because the trees are important to us. They give us many things. They give us the oxygen we breathe, and they take up our CO2 and they give us the oxygen we breathe, and that's so there's a mutual benefit here, and that's very important to us. And then the trees work with the other plants, and then you get into crops and the trees work together, okay? And the trees and the crops feed us. So you can't just say, oh, it's just a tree. No, it's part of a whole ecosystem that's there, helping the people there for us on this planet. And we need to take care of that and start to learn to partner with that and to give back to it. One way you can partner with that is the simple Sustain Life Whisper. You're asking the trees to make more food, drive and clear circulation, and grow. It's a very simple thing, but I gotta tell you, it tells the trees something. It tells the trees that you as a person are connected to them, and that you're on their side. That's what's key about it. It isn't that, that sounds so simple and, well, that's going to heal all the trees in the world. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it tells the trees you're on their side and you're willing to help to partner with them. That's more important. Then you can learn more to really help them repair their internal functionality too. Or call me, I'll help them repair their internal functionality. Most important thing is to help these living beings be healthy, help them reach their goals. That's what this is all about. That's what I'm here to do, both with the older trees and with the younger trees. Thank you very much. Jim Conroy, I'm the Tree Whisperer.